All right, welcome back. So we are going to continue. Thank you, Fawn. I'm going to do some equipping of potions, because yeah, we're going to do some healing mist.
Well met, your worship.
All right, we are going to maybe make a new some new stuff for us. So craft a weapon. See what we're at right now. Weapons. We can do an 86. I don't think anything is better. Nope. Have not level 12 yet. Okay. See what armor we have. How fancy do I want him to be? Yeah, he's gonna wear some warden armor. Sell everything. Okay. I think we'll go simple. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done this, so I hope I know what I'm doing. 58 cold, 94 fire, 105 cold. Do that. I love crafting in this game. Masterwork. Oh, I feel like I should use that for coal, since that man needs some guard, like no one's business. Yeah, we'll do percentage. All right. Brad actually put it on now. That's the only thing I don't like, is that you have to, like, the modify and the crafting are different. I'm not a fan of that. All right, so
Farewell.
all right, let us go back to... Oh no, we have something here. What is there? Oh no, that's down in the spiders.
Did you hear? Butcher left us.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble.
Ooh,
if you
Fawn,
wanna
you found
know
my
who
new
killed Comfort Year
emote,
last
the
week.
rainbow heart.
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yeah, the crafting in this game is actually, I enjoy it
Now that
quite a
their
lot.
fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
All right, but I think we're gonna go back to Skyhold. We got some people to talk to. You noticed it right away, yeah. Pandora so generously gifted a ton of subs and opened up some emotes, so I have to go put some more in. I just didn't have time. All right, so I always kind of do the same path for talking. We will start with Varric.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat.
Are we
He says he broke
conjuring
into
the
the
spirit
Golden
of
City,
Pandora?
like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt.
Shiva, did you see the Xena chakram?
Makes me wonder. I thought the wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit.
Those are both from
We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven
my friend Winter
fort or something in
Tailspinner.
the mountains, of course.
She made them
It
for
turned out
me.
to be a trap.
Really
They needed
appreciated
Hawk's blood
it.
to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
I mean, fair. Ellen, I don't know if you can handle it.
Greetings.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
See, what do we have? Oh, look, we got some art on the wall. And we got some wolves. Nothing to see there. Corypheus. Nothing to see there.
Roderick, that Chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven. You know he died, I assume. Got us as far as the camp, and then... that was it.
Oh. That's too bad.
I helped him walk. He... talked about you quite a bit.
Like,
He just needed to be sure you were Andraste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
but I don't believe.
So he believed, even if I don't.
You inspire faith, Inquisitor. Even if you don't mean to. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Ah, yes. Everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's
I can't tell if
actually
it's just
true.
me.
The
Does it
cows
look really
didn't have
dark?
wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
All right, let's talk about blood magic.
Just how often is blood magic used there?
Oh, not at all.
Not at all.
That's what any Magister would tell you. They'd be convincingly offended by the notion, too.
Okay,
Of
I
course,
wasn't sure if
what
it was
people call
like
blood magic here
I needed to
and
adjust
what we
my
consider blood
screen.
magic are two different things.
What's considered actual blood magic in Tevinter?
Blood magic isn't inherently dangerous. Using your own blood or that of a willing participant, what's the harm? The problem is that what's permitted only gets you so much power. And what if you need more? You always need more. That's where we get into sacrifices and demon summoning. None of that is done. Not officially.
I also love
Behind
listening to
closed
his
doors, it's a different story.
thoughts on
Real blood
Tevinter.
magic can give you an edge, a leg up against your opponents. It's safe to assume that any mage of rank does it. The rest are quietly shut out of power, to put it bluntly.
You'd think the Templars would object.
I imagine they did, long ago. Once, their investigations might have been sincere. Then their balls were cut off. Too inconvenient. Nowadays, only the friendless are accused. Most of them probably innocent.
Yeah, I agree, Bonjour.
There must be some mages who oppose this.
Of course. I do. And I'm not entirely alone. Occasionally, there'll be a Magister who makes noise, and then the reform talk begins. All very patriotic. Meanwhile, that Magister will be quietly shunned. Chances are, surprise, it's learned he was a Maleficar all along. Most learn to keep quiet. Me? I enjoy the allure of pariahhood.
I can see why, Bonjour. All right, we'll do is or no, we'll do
There's an
Tevinter.
Imperial Chantry, isn't there? With its own divine.
You people aren't supposed to talk about the Black Divine, are you? If you mention him outside the Imperium, people make that face, like you're urinating in public. But yes, we do have the Chantry, or a version of it. Night and day comparing it to yours.
Do you consider yourself Andrastian?
The big question. It might surprise you that I do consider myself Andrastian. I simply do not believe in the Chantry. It is a relic, whether back home or here in the south. Something from a bygone age desperately clinging to relevance. It's not an opinion that makes me popular.
I can imagine.
I share your opinion, actually.
That's not surprising, considering what the Inquisition represents. I'll say this. I may not believe in the Chantry, but I believe in you.
I do love him so
In
much
me?
too.
That the Maker sent you, whether through Andraste or fate. Cassandra is not wrong. You are what we needed most at the moment we needed it. That's what they will say in ages to come.
You don't seem like the religious sort, to be honest.
If you define religious as sitting in a chantry and listening to a blithering hen tell you how to live, then no. If you define it as believing in the possibility that something larger than yourself exists, then yes, by all means. The world is bigger than I, even bigger than you. It laughs at all the things we think we know. The Maker doesn't need me to believe, but I do. The thought of no one at all watching out for us is too frightening.
Do you really call him the Black Divine?
We don't call him that, oh no. In the Imperium, he's the true divine. The woman sitting on the Sunburst throne is some backwater pretender. It all stems from a disagreement over Andraste.
Reminds me of in the Catholic Church when there used to be two popes.
Why would they disagree over Andraste?
It's not my field of expertise, but the Imperium believes Andraste was a mortal woman, a mage. Down south, they say, no, she's the bride of the Maker, ascended to his side, divine provenance, a blah blah blah. We feel better believing Andraste was one of us. Makes executing her less damning, you see. So we elected a man as divine, the South declared war, and we've been feuding cousins ever
Feuding
since.
cousins.
So, the Imperial Divine is always a man?
All the better to distinguish him from that other one, yes. Don't think there aren't a number of female magisters who bristle at that. Why can't they be divine after all? Same reason you never see a man on the Sunburst throne. Because that's how it's always been done. Excellent reasoning.
Yeah.
Is the Imperial Chantry so different from ours?
Not in theory. The main difference is in the whole magic is meant to serve man, not rule over him business. Back home, ruling the unwashed masses is serving them, for the good of the Imperium. Perhaps it started with good intentions, but these days it's academic. The circles are in command.
Hey, Sarah, welcome in. Yeah, this is so interesting because it really tells you like how you can twist any doctrine to make it say what you want it to say.
There are circles of magi in the Imperium.
We don't have dismal little mage prisons, if that's what you mean. They're academies, prestigious ones. We have Templars as well, but they don't cancel spells or whatever your Templars do. They're soldiers.
They don't use lyrium.
Ha! As if there'd be any left for them. They watch for abuse of magic, yes, but only those who are weak or who fall out of favor get dealt with. Mostly they enforce their magisterium's edicts. The Chantry smiles and nods from the sidelines.
Let me ask you something else.
So many questions.
I'm going to save the slavery one for
It
last.
seems strange that an entire empire would be ruled by mages.
Strange? Why are you less qualified to rule than some tart with a fancy crown? Actually, the fiction in the Imperium is that mages don't rule. The Magisterium rules. That magisters are all mages is considered a convenient technicality.
Convenient technicality. I love it.
What is the magisterium, exactly?
The upper house of the Imperial Senate.
Yeah,
and
Sarah,
the
you know,
only
the
part
light
worth having
things.
a seat on. Those seats are split among the circles of Magi, the Chantry, and the major families. All majors now. It's odd that outside the Imperium, you use Magister like it applies to every Tevinter mage.
If you're not a magister, then what are you called? No special title?
I'm an Altus, which is almost as good as a Magister, depending on who you ask.
I've never heard of an Altus.
Upper class. Those families who trace descent from the Dreamers, the first prophets of the old gods. If you're a mage and you're not Altus, then you're Leighton, lower class. If you're not a mage at all, you're
Leighton.
Silverati. That's
This is what my
everyone
girl
else.
Nev is.
We do love our fancy words.
I thought the Archon ruled over the Imperium.
Well, yes. Technically, he can overrule laws passed by the Magisterium, but that never happens. Even so, he gets to appoint new Magisters, which means all the families vie madly for his favor. Thus, the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The truest path to Tevinter influence, let me tell you.
If it's a fiction, that means mages do rule then.
Yes and no. Let me put it this way. Mages do rule, but not all mages are equal. If you're not from the right family, chances are you don't rule anything. Maybe you're even a slave. The idea that anyone could be a mage, however, keeps the masses placated.
Can anyone be a mage?
Technically, the potential runs mostly in bloodlines, but it's been known to happen. More importantly, commoners believe it can. Tevinter legend is chock full of mage heroes from humble origins. So they hold out hope. Someday my son or my son's son will be a mage. Someday. Poor sods don't realize that means he'll be a quaestor at the arse end of the 100 Pillars, at best.
Being a quaestor isn't a good thing.
I imagine the average non-mage likes to think so. Counting numbers and shuffling papers all day is better than many occupations after all. If you're a second-class citizen among a pack of piranha, however, your outlook changes.
Jesus.
Let me ask you something else.
Of course.
All right.
Anyone who talks about the Imperium mentions slavery. It's the center of the slave trade.
Ah. That is true.
And did you have slaves?
Not personally, but my family does and treats them well. Honestly, I never thought much about it until I came south. Back home, it's how it is. Slaves are everywhere. You don't question it. I'm not even certain many slaves do.
The best is when you find in Veilguard his speech to the Magisterium about how he was wrong about his opinion of slavery. So I really...
You think slaves like it that way? Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, his
Say
speech.
they like it. It's all most of them know. In the south, you have alienages, slums, both human and elven. The desperate have no way out. Back home, a poor man can sell himself. As a slave, he could have a position of respect, comfort, and could even support a family. Some slaves are treated poorly, it's true.
Some
Do you
slaves.
honestly think inescapable poverty is better?
At least they're free. They don't have slavery forced on them.
You think people choose to be poor and oppressed? I doubt it. I don't know what it's like to be a slave, true. I never thought about it until I saw how different it was here. But I suspect you don't know either. Nor should you believe that every tale of Tevinter excess is the norm.
I'm wondering if the Imperium would be a useful ally.
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly, many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
Yeah, I bet.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what, 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry. You may
It's
as well
true.
be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
That's all
Such
I
an
wanted to
interesting
know.
conversation.
Fair enough.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Here is the request Harriet made. Are there any special instructions?
Talk to Liliana.
You're a runner. You may depart in...
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, the so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek. Do you know anything about Calpurnia? Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong. I'm pleased to see my spy master is on top of the matter. I try. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Vicinius sounds like a Tevinter name.
Born in Tallow. Although he claims to be from Virantium, he sells rare oils and amber, and prefers red wine to white.
What side of the bed does he sleep on?
He's unremarkable. I cannot think why Calpurnia would care.
What if Vicinius is as much in the dark as we are?
It never hurts to eliminate an avenue of inquiry. And we should tread lightly with the Venatori. They have contacts and spies, just as we do. The sooner you speak with Vicinius, the better.
We should warn Vicinius that the Venatori cultists are sniffing around.
You'd earn his trust. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
I have not. I don't think I've done this route, so like this whole thing is super interesting to me. All right, thanks Shiva for joining. Oh, yeah. Oops, wrong way. Wrong door.
Apologies.
Yes, I did just eat myself off.
You'll have any request.
That's not what I think he
they?
meant.
I am
Sisters,
well aware of
nobles, merchants, commission men.
Elves, you twit.
Is that it?
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
You were there with me.
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many
He was literally
disappeared.
with me when we had this conversation. Why is he acting like he wasn't there? Let's go. His state of mind
Are
is.
you feeling all right? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, see, the fact he hasn't heard it is like,
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
yeah, Bonjour. This is when I was like, something isn't right.
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians. And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No? I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of
Sustained
years.
by evil.
You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Let's discuss something else. Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Mm-hmm.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There are still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own, like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
Yeah, that should have been a clue. He was in Ferelden? Really?
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
Wardens are in all the stories. If it was that easy, anyone could do it.
No, it really is that simple. Just because the archdemon is magic doesn't mean it can't be killed with swords. It just has to be a Grey Warden sword. Look, it's not the killing blow that's the problem. It's getting the dragon to the point where it's vulnerable, where it actually can be killed. There's no short answer
Yeah,
for that.
this is when you're like, something's not right. If you played at all Origins, you're like,
You
this
haven't
is
had
something
contact
is
with
not
other
right about
Wardens
this
for a while.
conversation.
Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
Yeah, he's just wrong, and like, there's plausible deniability in this, but you're like, is he trying to be vague because they're not supposed to tell anyone, or does he just not
Have you
know?
been hearing the calling too?
I know what Corypheus is. He has no sway over me.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Let's continue this at another time.
Like,
you wish.
sir, it's not how
I'll
it
be here
works.
if you need me.
Yeah, Blackwall. Hey, Cullen, how you doing?
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor. Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Please, don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better. Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine. Don't get smug. There will be no living with you. I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Yeah, I agree with you, Vulture.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister.
I
She
do
would get
love
this
Cullen and
stuck-up
Dorian's
grin
relationship.
whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. And between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
All right, I'm going to play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
Nope.
We've been through enough to drop the formalities and simply talk.
I suppose we have. I believe this one is yours. Well played.
The flirt line is really cute. I'm sure it is. But you're dead again. Oh. Yep, siblings confirmed.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Let's discuss Templars.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are.
Oh, interesting.
That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
Oh my god, I never knew about... I forgot about that line. Shit.
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense unless you know what it is, and I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played Veilguard.
Dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
Oof.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
And how much did you need?
What do you mean?
Anything we can do, just ask.
Our demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. Oh, funny you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there.
Yeah.
Mostly it just makes sense.
I'm from North
It's not like
wherever.
that for you.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves, I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways, anyway?
I'm just interested in talking to an elf like me.
Don't think so.
Why not?
Well, maybe you're all right, but most elves are too...
Ah,
elfy.
Sarah.
Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, you Dalish don't really know. You have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
I could write a dissertation on how much I dislike Sarah.
I'll keep an eye.
We were set to lose how many?
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined.
Yes.
Sutherland,
I am
saw
not
some
talking about
bandits, so
you,
I came to warn people.
Sarah P. Studio.
I'll let your warriors know.
I am
and then
talking about
stay out of the way.
Sarah the elf.
Did you hear the news? We all... No, they don't.
Just what I heard.
What is going on? Oh, that person is walking against the wall. Okay.
Something like that.
Inquisitor?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
That's fine, Winter. Yeah.
Can we talk about the Bull's Chargers?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Let's see. Do you follow rules?
Are there rules for how
I know,
mercenaries
Jennifer
operate?
Hale, my beloved.
If you don't want some noble to treat you like
Although
bandits,
I do wish
yes.
they had actually gotten
There's
a
also code of
trans
conduct most companies
actor
hold
to do
keep things civilized
that
on the
particular
battlefield.
character.
To accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
Do the Chargers specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the
Dalish with
flanks.
not magic.
Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all
Yeah, it's
fighting.
very
They
2014.
mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the Chief goes wherever he can hit something.
Because talking to Krem about being trans, like for 2014 was like, wow, this is amazing. But now, like 12 years later, you're like, okay.
You said something about
could do that
everything
better.
from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right.
Winter.
Sylvans.
Not interested in
That's
some
what they
Bulls
always call them.
Chargers.
Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The Chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
We'll talk later.
Yes, thank you, Winter. I appreciate that.
How you doing?
Yeah, we wanted to get drinks.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you
Speaking
doing,
of,
creme
we're
de la
about to
creme?
have some of this
Your
conversation.
worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Do you prefer Creme or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Ugh, this is where it's like, okay, what? So we're just gonna go, when did you know?
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself, growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
Pillowy man bosoms.
Creme would
Yeah.
be an Acunathlock. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
Yeah.
Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
All right, we will start. The last one I was like doing is Dalish.
So how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Old does say trans rights.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain. Something like that.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Blew up a bit of the
Rocky's one
shape
of our
rate.
best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
And my favorite.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
I don't know why that makes me laugh so much, but it does. It's a bow! Old Elvis trick for aiming. No, Winter, please. Anything you want to, anytime you want to chat, you are more than welcome to.
You've got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
Man can beat the Chargers,
Yeah.
cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know
That's why people who don't save the Chargers, I'm like, who hurt you?
For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
It's a bow! go!
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Cassandra, my love.
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly. You recall the demon at Therenfall? The one impersonating Lord Seeker Lucius? We never found the real Lord Seeker, or his body. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. Yet a demon of envy does not kill whomever it replaces. It hides them away and learns about them. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Anything for you, Cassandra. Gotta go talk to Vivian. Don't worry, Josephine, we'll be back. I'll figure out what judgment I have.
Yes?
Oh. Okay, apparently we're not gonna chat.
Law has asserted itself.
I'm gonna go make some armor.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Oh, I can do runes, but... dragon blood. Giant spider glands. Alright. Try to get dragon blood usually. Oh! Welcome in, Raiders. Hold on one second. Ugh. When you raid, you get the puppy. More puppy. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Jordan. Did you finish the game yet? Because you're playing Ledger Bound. I know, let me also consolidate. thank you, Jordan, for bringing your people over. How was Ledgerbound? Hope it was fun. Yes, more puppy. As anyone knows, when you raid in, I bust out Cora the Avatar, my old lady puppy. So Raiders, for those of you who don't know, my name is Danny and I'm an LGBTQ streamer. I do casual RPGs and some action games. Just depends on what I'm in the mood for. So Jordan is one of my mods, so thank you, Jordan, for coming over. Really appreciate it. I was lurking in your stream, but I was also streaming, so I was trying to watch on breaks. This is Cora. She is my rescue dog. Who I try to joins me on stream when people raid. I hope that the rest of your stream went well. And then Jordan, if you have to run, because I know you've been streaming and whatnot, please, if you need to raid and run, please do so. For anyone else, I am playing Dragon Age Inquisition. My first run as a Dalish mage. I've played this game multiple times. I've never played as a mage. So we're doing that for fun. And yeah, so one of the things I always tell people is I'm happy if you follow me. I ask, you do not need to subscribe. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dovakira. Appreciate it. You don't need to subscribe to my channel if you only have a few subs a month. Please, I ask that you subscribe to channels that do this for a living. Because I do this for fun, I don't really need it. So I'm happy if you do subscribe because you don't want the commercials or the ads, but it is not necessary. So I try to have some of my fun emotes just in the follower level, but appreciate it. And I'm always trying to support those who stream for a living. All right, so we will go back to some Dragon Age Inquisition. Right now I'm just looking at what I need to craft some things, and I was trying to do the demon slaying rune, so I need dragon blood. Okay. But we are going to craft some armor very quickly. Pretty good at knowing what I like. Keeper robe. Griffin robe. Nope. I think I'll probably do a coat. Yeah, we'll do a coat. We'll see if I have enough for that. I think I'm going to need more. I'm going to need to get more cloth, so we will not do that quite yet. I should probably look and see what I have right now. I'm at 107 armor. Vestments of the Dragon Hunter. Yeah, this is going to be better than anything I have, so let's see what we have. Lamb's wool. Some ring velvet, apparently.
hear one more fuller called a blood groove.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like you've already changed the arms, because the arms are not cute. Gladweed, my beloved. I like the silk for cut. I know. Outfit customization is fantastic. And I think... Okay, light legs and light arms, so we need to do that. I wish they had separated. Did that change anything? I don't even know. Get some health. Right, let's put those on. And last but not least, let's actually equip it. Oh, I look fancy. What can I say? Okay, who else needs to look fancy? All right. We're gonna go, I think I have somebody to, judge. So we'll go do that. I have no idea who's next, so we'll see.
Knight Captain Denham, Inquisitor. He awaits judgment for serving the Lord Seeker at Therenfall Redoubt. I knew some of the knights who died there. I asked to oversee his sentencing.
Oof.
Denham knew the dangers of Red Lyrium. He murdered the Knight Vigilant and corrupted his brothers and sisters.
Oof. I gotta look in this.
I recall the crime. It won't go unpunished.
I only did as I was told.
We found everything. The corpse of the Knight Vigilant, even papers proving you knew Red Lyrium was poisoned.
That's right. That's right. We did find all that. Okay.
There is a greater power walking this world. I wasn't fool enough to deny it. None of you would have. I demand justice.
Interesting. Okay. You can question Dan. He dries. Honestly, I'm gonna let the Templars judge him because they're the ones who are the most affected.
I didn't suffer at your hands. That was your knights in the Templar Order.
Okay.
Let the remaining Templars judge the man who failed them.
The penalty will be death. They can't. Not after what I've seen.
All right. Now we're gonna go talk to my Lady Josephine.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship.
Yeah, I agree.
It's become a somewhat
Soldier.
delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
You can discuss it with me.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
Mm-hmm. Bet it will.
Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? And there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Any chance I get, I'm gonna flirt.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montillier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, Your Worship.
Girl, you just left me on the roof? All right. We're going to go check the war table, and then that might be where we end for today, unless there's something we can do quick. Because I don't want to start... And what I might do is off stream, I may do some of the side quests that are just like gathering stuff. So that way when I play in 2 weeks, it's just, we're just doing some main quests and like the main side quests of our companions.
Are you all right, Leliana?
Are you?
I suppose not.
Haven was trying.
Okay, so we're gonna do that because it's 14 hours.
Let's see what we have.
I have an idea of what we have going on.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
No, they can't be traced. I don't know what you're talking about. Just check one thing. Okay. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to end for today. Just because I don't want to start anything that I don't have time to finish. All right. So let me go to... Oh. All right. So I just want to say thank you all for joining me today. I have just gotten back into streaming this weekend. I took a couple months off for mental health and just because I was super busy in the summertime. So appreciate people coming through. Just so you know my schedule, on Sundays I switch back and forth between Dragon Age Inquisition and Horizon Forbidden West. So next Sunday will be Horizon. I do play Wednesday nights. Right now I'm doing A Plague Tale Requiem, which I am about halfway through, I think. So hoping to finish that up in the next couple of Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, I do Baldur's Gate 3. So, and I'm doing a Redeemed Dark Urge Bard right now. Just a couple other things. In September is my birthday. So I will be doing a birthday stream fundraiser charity stream. So I'm still working out the details of that. But that will be Sunday, September 13th. I've got some fun milestones for that, including one of the milestones is you get to choose, chat, what game I play next. And I'm pretty open to any game with the exception of sports games and racing games. I'm just not a huge fan of those. But I do play on any console. So I have a Switch, I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation, and I have PC. So really the sky's the limit on how much you want to torture me, or if you just want to see me play something and see my reaction. So yeah, just be prepared for that. So let us see. Oh yeah, Horizon Forbidden West. That is next Sunday, Sarah. So feel free to follow, and then you'll get the notification for that. So yeah, all right. Let's see who we are going to go out to. We're probably gonna do Pandora because she's one of the few that is on me. Yeah, that's all right, Sarah. I am the same way too. So yeah, I think we're going to yeah, we will raid out to Pandora. So let me do my raid call. There we go. That is my raid call. If you are following, you should be able to use those emotes. If not, you can put your own emotes in. And so let me get it all set up. I really appreciate everybody who has taken the time to come back. I know, like I said, I haven't been on for a while, but I appreciate everybody who has come back, who's engaged. It really, I just love community, and I love the community we've built here and through everyone. So again, thank you all. Really appreciate it. No, thank you. Thank you, Steph. So, yep. So we are going to be going over to Pandora. So with that, I will bid you adieu, and we will see you hopefully on Wednesday.